Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tank, and today we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. I'll be giving you guys my thoughts about where we are in the market, as well as where I think we might be heading in the near future. Currently, Bitcoin is trading for $40,936. We have had one heck of a ride over the past 12 hours for Bitcoin's chart. Let me show you guys what's transpired over the past 12 hours or so. Earlier this morning, we found ourselves all the way down at $37,307 for Bitcoin's price. Since then, we've rallied to where we are now, 9.6%, or roughly about $3,585. That's a big, massive move for Bitcoin to make to the upside in less than 8 hours. If you guys missed my previous videos, I told you guys this recent sell pressure that we've been having in on Bitcoin's chart over the past start of this month, actually. So I guess it's been 5 days since the really beginning of this month. It looked weak. I told you guys, I thought this looked really, really weak. And the reason why I thought this looked weak is just basically the time frame or the time span that it's took for Bitcoin to get down to where it's been looks super weak, guys. We make double-digit swing ups and downs in 4 to 8 hours sometimes on Bitcoin's chart. So for it to take 5 days and only get down 12.27%, that's a rough estimate from what I'm showing here on the charts, that looked really, really weak to me. And again, I told you guys also, the second thing that I noticed is look how much on these red candles, look how much these wicks are playing out on the bottom side of these candles. That's just showing me a lot of buying pressure when it comes down to those price points. Now, I think what happened and the reason why this took so long for it to play out was we just recently pumped over 45% since the 20th of last month to the upside. And I think a lot of smart traders, smart investors realized that we couldn't just keep pumping to the upside. So they all kind of just took a step back and let Bitcoin do its thing, let it get its second breath or a second win and regain some stamina before making another push to the upside. I really do think that that's what happened there. I think a lot of people realized that we pumped really, really hard and that we needed a small correction on Bitcoin's chart. Right here, if you guys can see here, since the 20th to where we topped out around $42,645 on the beginning of this month, we pumped up 45, almost 46%. That's $13,408, guys. That's a massive move to make in 13 days. We needed to come down. We needed this. So I think a lot of people actually understood that. And for once, we're really, really smart about their positions. Now, what happened when we had that pullback is we did get our second win. As you guys can see, we are pumping back up to the upside. In fact, we just crossed over to that $41,000 price point, which we've been teeter-tottering back and forth over the past hour, but we just crossed over it again. I think what we're going to be doing here in the short to near future is probably testing our resistance again before coming back down. And then we'll test it again and come back down. And then finally, within the probably Sunday timeframe, when options open back up, we'll go ahead and break past that resistance level, which is $42,000 for Bitcoin. That's what I think is going to happen in the short to near future. In the immediate future on Bitcoin's 4-hour time frame, you can see on Market Cipher A, we did get a continuation signal, which is this green dot on top of the candle. Usually those are a lot weaker than the green dots that you see on the bottom of Market Cipher B. As far as down here goes, that's Market Cipher B. When you get green dots down there, they're a little bit more stronger. But it is what it is. We did get a signal there on Market Cipher A, and what I'm seeing on Market Cipher B is the RSIs are pointing up. We recently just got a trigger signal, which is another green dot here on Market Cipher B. We are in the red as far as money flow goes, so that's something to be concerned about. I usually like to have 3 different confirmations before I take a position. But yeah, let's go take a look at lower time frames real quickly, and then we'll move on over to ETH. 3-hour time frame showing us that we're pinching together. RSIs are crossing over that 16 line. Money flows in the red though, kind of concerning. But on Market Cipher A, we did get that green dot on top of the candle. So I don't know. We're kind of 50-50 with the way things are looking right now. I'm more concerned with money flow. We are still in the green. I bet lower time frames are going to show me the same thing here. Let's look on the 2-hour time frame. Yeah. 2-hour time frame looks like RSIs could be rounding out and coming back down. We are in the red for Market Cipher B. 1-hour time frame, same thing. Yeah, we're starting to come back down a little bit. So we could come back down. We could, or we keep on catching some. Like I said, it could switch on us just like that, guys, and we could be pumping to the upside again. But I do think that we probably will more than likely come back down to that low $40,000 price point, maybe even $39,500 before coming back up and testing it again, coming back down, testing it again, and then finally, like I said, during Sunday or sometime around then, we'll break through and make a push to the upside again. That's what I'm seeing on the charts. Not financial advice, just my opinion. You guys do you, I'll do me. Hopefully this helps you out though. Let's move on over to ETH. ETH looks really, really good, guys. Really good. Totally different. And you know what? Let's give ETH a hand. EIP-1559 was released earlier this morning, and ever since then, ETH has been doing its own thing and has let go of Papa Bear's hand and has been running through the theme park all on his own, causing havoc, guys, and we absolutely love it. We always love to see our little ones grow up, right? And I think ETH has had its moment today where we are no longer going to be saying, I'll call it, guys. I'm going to call it. This is the day that marks the start of ETH decoupling from Bitcoin. ETH, I think, in my opinion, is pulling the market up right now. I really do. I honest to God, I believe that wholeheartedly. I think ETH is pumping and it's pulling up the rest of the market. That's what I think is happening right now. Let's take a look at the charts, kind of look at this. Wow, 16 hours or 12 hours ago. Look at this fight back and forth. This is when EIP, their EIP was released, guys. Look at that. It's all wick. There's no body. It's all wick up and down. I caught this again, guys. You guys were crazy if you guys were selling your ETH. What were you doing? Anyway, that's just my opinion, though. Let's jump into the charts to see what we can see, guys. RSIs are pitching together. We're up. We're kind of overextended, so we could come back down a little bit. But we've been holding that $2,800 price point for Ethereum quite well over the past, 8 hours. We've tested it for about 12 hours now. As you guys can see here, we've been above it for the past 12 hours, but we're ranging there, current price action at least. So we could come back down into the 27.5 maybe, or, we could just stay right around $2,800 for the time being for Ethereum. Let's take a look at the lower time frames to give us some confirmations though. Before we do that, on the 4 hour though, let me finish it up here. We are deep in the green. We've been nothing but green for quite a while here on Ethereum's 4 hour time frame. So looking good on the 4 hour time frame here. On the 3 hour time frame, same thing as the 4. Looks really, really good. RSIs are pitching together. 2 hour time frame. Looks like we could be rounding out, but it looks like we're just going sideways. It doesn't look like we're dipping down. That's what I'm saying. ETH is pulling the market up right now, guys. It doesn't actually look like we're having a hard down pressure come in on Ethereum's chart. Let's go on over to the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, see, look, we're just flattening out here. We're just flattening out here. I think right now, just basic opinion and common knowledge at this point, you're crazy if you're selling your ETH. I would not be selling your ETH. Y'all are crazy. Right now, ADA is being super, super bullish. I don't know if you guys caught my previous statement, what I made about ADA being listed in Japan. I know a lot of other YouTubers have actually covered it since then, but Japan's listing it on their exchange now. And I don't think it's actually happened just yet. I think it will happen later this month, but that's huge, guys. If they're putting out ADA on their exchange, that's going to give a lot of exposure to ADA to a lot of their citizens there. Don't think that Japan's going to miss out on the opportunity to get in on ADA. They're going to buy it up. That's what's happening right now, guys. We have pumped tremendously since earlier today, guys. Let's see here. From earlier today, boom. We've gone all the way up 4.31%. We're at currently 3.66%. That's massive gains for ADA. Massive gains. Don't sell your ETH. Don't sell ADA. Not financial advice. Don't do it. Just life advice. Don't do it. But that's what I'm seeing in the charts, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I know I'm kind of stuttering and muttering right now. I've had some wonky coffee, and I don't know how it's making me feel, but it's making me feel a little... If you guys haven't liked the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I'm just trying to give you guys my honest opinion daily about what I'm seeing. I bought these dips. Don't sell. Don't sell. You guys are missing out on the opportunity. If you do, you're just giving your opportunity to somebody else, in my opinion. Not financial advice, though. Everybody has different strokes for different folks. So you do you. Just don't sell. Peace.